Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Feeling relatively tired, but relaxed. I'm still testing out the mic filters, but gonna test it out with this one today. So I've already done a PS4 platinum run for this game earlier on my channel. I had already earned platinum, so I don't think we saw the trophies pop up. Let me just mute the game audio at the moment. So we're just going to let the dialogue play out, get all collectibles. It's a simple platinum and everything. You just got to inspect every item basically, and it's done. So we're just gonna take our time and just let it ride. But yeah, just testing out how the mic filter is, and if I need to make adjustments, or if I'm just gonna stick with the filters off. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'll be deactivating my my webcam and stuff. But let's begin. Black Death, a tragic dirge, or dirge. Pretty sure it's dirge. Alrighty, here we go.
Welcome, weary traveler. Nothing is as it seems in the medieval world of Black Death. Find sanctuary in this eerie town that does not exist on any of the maps you have seen before. The Black Death is a horrible plague that drives its victims insane and causes extreme paranoia. It has infected most of this town's residents and seeks to claim your sanity too. Do you think you have what it takes to brave the dark and unforgiving plains that surround the cursed town of Clayton? Are you brave enough to face the Black Plague as it scorns the land by day and all the terrors that lurk in the shadows in the dead of night? Steel yourself and be prepared to explore while unraveling the secrets within this grim world of darkness and despair. Clayton was not always so horrible. The Clayton of today is but a shadow of its former glory. Like a delicate flower, Clayton used to be a simple, beautiful town with happy people. Years ago, Clayton was a sight to behold, concealed by lush and beautiful gardens, a true paradise. Its people used to live off the land and did not mind being isolated from the rest of the world by the treacherous mountain passes that surrounded it. It was a utopian fantasy that existed within the realm of reality. The sun rose majestically in the east and brought hope and radiance on its golden rays. The crystal clear waters were more than just pristine and pure. They carried the spirit of sustenance and continuously nourished their souls. The people of Clayton awoke each day to the joyful sounds of nature and the rich laughter of their fellow worship were the sounds that ushered people to sleep at night. The people of Clayton were simple people that enjoyed each other's company and were content with their simple way of life, abounding in the midst of peace and plenty. Clayton was such a paradise that it was the envy of both the Garden of Eden and the lost gardens of Heligan. But all of that was before the Black Death. When the plague arrived, the utopian nature of this paradise quickly vanished and left behind a dramatic tale of a descent into madness. It wasn't long before Clayton became nothing short of hell on earth, existing only as a tragic dirge, the bliss that once was, all but forgotten. It wasn't also so much the stain of the Black Plague that caused the most distress, for the history of mankind has been laced with the stories of plagues and epidemics, and finally, survival. In this case, it was the sheer lethality of the plague, the pain and anguish it caused as the plague slowly destroyed the skin of the infected, transforming humans into zombie-like creatures who sought desperately the escape of death, never to find even that level of salvation. And so, the fear of the Black Plague brought hysteria, taking root in their hearts, and justifiably so. At first, there was no way to distinguish the infected from the uninfected, so it spread rapidly, and everyone grew increasingly wary of each other. Their paranoia was only worsened by the solitude they lived in, a solitude that they once treasured, but now became the trigger for their insanity. Once a close-knit family, their agony, fear, and trauma diminished their intimacy with rampant rumors and suspicion. Who was still sane and who wasn't? Death became as common as the cold of loneliness, and yet as scarce as the sunlight. And in the midst of it all, no one could be trusted. Then, with pain-induced insanity, the people turned on each other, and slowly everything descended into anarchy and chaos. The insanity-inducing plague slowly ate away at their society, a tragedy that has now become part and parcel of the town before you. The streets are lonely now, as a dark cloud of gloom and misery hangs permanently above the city, walling it off from sunlight and hope. The streets are treacherous, and the scanty remains of its citizenry walk about with shoulders slumped and desperation in their eyes, waiting only to find salvation in death when it finally comes around. When they are not somber and depressed, they are malicious and vicious, expressing their pain through unbridled violence. Unable to remember what life was like before the plague, they dress in black and don makeshift face masks to ward off the plague that has already infected them. As you venture into this world of the unknown, you must continually ask yourself, will your decisions lead you down the right path? Can you escape Clayton before its plague corrupts and consumes you? Are you prepared for a horrific adventure into the grim unknown? Gather all you need so you can survive your nightmarish visit to the town of Clayton, and hope you make it out in one piece. Thrilling experiences await you as you journey across the diverse terrain within the town and beyond, uncovering ruins and abandoned sanctuaries lost in the woods surrounding Clayton. Understand that the Black Plague has corrupted the heritage of Clayton as you continually battle against the forces of evil that might be lurking behind all the pain and misery that the people of Clayton have been forced to endure. A Avoid catching the plague at all costs, because the moment you succumb to it, all hope is lost, and you too will be trapped in Clayton forever. Your arrival in Clayton is not an inconvenience, it is fate. Every day will be a fight for survival, for there is no cure for the plague, and though its woes are slow at first, the Black Death will eventually devour you whole. But take heart, you have not been afflicted by the Black Plague just yet, so be wary during your adventure, and hold dearly to whatever you believe in, that you would make it out alive.
Alrighty, so let us begin. So usually I've always rushed through and earned the platinum before that dialogue even finishes. I'm aware it is pretty lengthy, but I wanted it to play through before we collect any of the collectibles and trophies, which you can find pretty easily with the question mark. Because wonderful, we got here. I was never too sure if this game offered dialogue for the collectibles, like with the pictures, notes, and all that sort of stuff. So I wanted to just let the story play first. And then begin the journey of collecting everything. So the easiest way is to basically just hug the left. You know, like search everything from the left and work it all the way to the back and then reverse it. It's a easy and thorough way to make sure you find everything and get the platinum the easiest way, instead of just going in random direction and then being like, okay, have I got this one? Have I not? So this has always been the order I've actually platinumed this game in. So this will be my second time platinuming it. When I did the video for how to platinum this game a couple of months back, I don't think we need to go through here. I'm just going to do so anyway. Go flexible there. Yeah, I always came around from that side. But yeah, so I just did a video showing where all the collectibles were and how to platinum it, but none of the trophies pop up because they were already earned on the PS4 version. We're doing the PS5, and B would be because I didn't have my computer or anything then for access to the OBS. Let me just put the mouse down. The amount of times I've dropped the computer mouse and stuff, it's ridiculous. I've got the worst luck. So, if you want more of a clear-cut speed run of where all the collectibles are and easiest way to gather them, then I would recommend a video that I've, like the the other video I've got to this on my channel because it'll showcase the full platinum there. I haven't been in this building yet, have I? No, because I went through the sideway there. So I want to go up the stairs now. So I've actually got them in a little bit of a different order this time around. I apologize for my Tourette's. I've got class soon, I'm excited for, but very nervous about. I've just got Leona Lewis playing in my headphones. I was wondering why we haven't gotten any albums from her, like, it's been like a decade, it's been a lifetime. And so, just last night, I believe it was, the night beforehand, I googled, like, what happened to Leona Lewis? And thankfully, she's alive, so that's a relief, you know. I didn't want to endure another beloved idol, mentor, you know, like Annie Worsting that I just found out passed away in January this year due to cancer. That hit me hard. I found that out when I earned the platinum through the Last of Us Part 1 remake for the PlayStation 5. And I only found that out because I'm someone who watches the credits, and her name popped up in loving memory, and I was just like, I'm sorry, what? And then I googled it, found out, and it still weighs heavily, and it always will. And I can only just imagine how her family is feeling, and her co-stars, you know, like the people who actually got the chance to meet her and know her as a person. So I'm just someone who knows her because of the roles she's played, you know, like Tess in The Last of Us was my main, but I also own and watched the entire 24 series, so I also knew her for her role in 24. And yeah, so I know a few others and everything. I was just like, oh my god, I didn't even realize that was her. Either way, back to Leona Lewis, so we can get on a bit more of a lighter note, you know. And so positive note is Leona Lewis is, as far as the other night, and as we publicly know, she's alive, safe and well, thank goodness. And turns out that for the past couple of years, she has been focusing on expanding her coffee and garden brand with her husband. So that's what she's been doing. So it's just like, I really hope she would come back to the music industry and do a couple more albums. You know, she's got an amazing voice, presence about her, and songwriting ability. I'm positive she's a songwriter as well. But there's the platinum Sanctuary. Yeah, so before we end this video, yeah, she's alive and well with her husband, working on expanding their coffee and garden brand. So that's been a relief. And as a musician myself, obviously as someone who never has been in the industry as quite large and significant as she has, from just what I have learnt and experienced, it's a very rough business, and you get ripped off left, right, and center, and it's a high demanding job, and it's crazy, like we as musicians, we love to do it because it's who we are, but unfortunately the business is unfortunately aimed against us, and it benefits many other people other than ourselves. So we may look like we're living the high life, selling albums, going platinum, touring the world and everything, but there's a lot behind the scenes and everything that you think we're living large, but we ain't. And I know I'm speaking like I'm someone who's made it. Like, I'm a rookie. Like, I haven't even made it yet. I'm still working at it. Like, you can see some of my songs on YouTube, and like, I still gotta save up and get my first album pressed. Like, so I'm unknown, still on the outside. But from what I have learnt and had the chance to experience, it's very cruel. And yeah, either way, I'm going to leave it there. This is the Platinum to PlayStation 5 version, which is the exact same as the PS4 version of a Black Death, The Black Death, a Tragic Dirge. I say Dirge because of Taylor Filth and their pornography song. They've got a song, Dirge Inferno. Brilliant. Love the pornography album. Even though it's hated the most, I fucking love it. By the way, we can't exit the game, which is weird. Like, we can't go back to the main menu. We just close the game. Be a little bit of a sneak peek of what's to come. A little bit of a treat. So here's the platinum. Very nice. Is this my 540th? I think it is. I'm also 500 trophies away from my 20,000, except for 21 that I just earned, so I'm 21 trophies closer. And it is my 540th platinum. So, a little bit of a sneak peek. We will be getting Would You Like to Run an Idol Cafe and the Sakura series. The reason why I haven't started the Sakura series as of yet, because I'm waiting for Sakura MMO2 and Sakura Succubus 4, 5, and 6 to go on special. Sakura MMO 1 and 3 just went on half price today, so I purchased it. Once I get the others on half price, then we'll begin the Sakura series. But if I do decide to do things a little bit earlier, because I have already done Sakura Succubus before I thought of doing the new series that I've got planned. What the fuck? I didn't even ask how to set a plant. I know how to plant a plant. This bitch. Either way, I've already done Sakura Swim Club. I will redo that and we'll read all the dialogue to it. Because I've already done the platinum for the PS4 and the PS5 version. But yeah, if I do begin Sakura Succubus before having 4, 5, and 6, I'll only do it up to the third one, and then we'll finish it off before getting into Sakura MMO, and then Sakura Nova. I'll leave Nova for last. So we've got Sakura Succubus first, then MMO, and then Nova. But I'll try to backtrack and get Swim Club done as soon as I can. But either way, that has been Black Death, Tragic Dirge. It's a cheap game. You can get it for about $2, $3 or so. I think it's currently on half price or something at the moment. And yeah, it's a fun little game, quick platinum, cross buy. I'm not sure if it's cross buy, but you can get on PS4 PS5 actually. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we have completed that, and we are done. Like I said, I'm still testing out the filters and everything that I've got on my mic, and I'll take a look on this video and see how it is. So either way, thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. So, arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara.